check out this giant cliff wall behind me. It's absolutely massive. I'm going to tell you all about it. So this great big, massive load of cliff has just fallen away this winter down at Pegwell Bay. And we tend to get our coastal erosion more so in the winter, and that's because the ground's more saturated, we get freezing temperatures, we get rougher weather, and we get rougher seas. Also, unfortunately, over the top, there's a lot of heavy groundworks going on right on the cliff edge, so that probably hasn't helped. So these cliffs are a dangerous place to be sometimes. And this lot has come away, and it's just incredible because it exposes all the raw cliff face before it all gets smoothed off by the weather. So I always love coming down with caution, coming down and checking out these cliff falls. Now, chalk formed on the seabed around about 85 million years ago, and it formed at a rate of approximately 2 centimetres every 1,000 years. Isn't that incredible? So you think like modern history of the last 2,000 years, it's 2025. It's formed about 4 centimetres in all of humans' modern history. So it's really incredible and how insignificant we are with that time frame of geology. Now, above that, we've got something called unconformity. Now, I'll try and zoom in a bit, see if you can see all that patterning just along there. It's all like swirly and like cake mixture. And you can actually see it down here as well in the rockfall. You can see all this really cool pattern. That's called unconformity. So the chalk formed on the seabed, and then in the last glacial period, which is around about 100,000 years ago, such big timescales, eh? A lot of that sediment arrived with the Ice Age. And then above that, kind of the last 18,000 years, we've got what's called brick earth, and a lot of that arrived on the wind. And we call it brick earth because it's great for making bricks. So yeah, you've got the chalk, the unconformity, the sediment, and then the brick earth on top. And of course, over time with humans being here, we've sort of farmed it, worked it over time. You know, animals like badgers and foxes are digging into it over time, worms are working it, so it becomes like a bit of a soup at the top over time. But yeah, check out this giant cliff wall, it's amazing. So, if you see something like that, with caution, come down and take a look, because it's pretty impressive, isn't it? All these trees are in there and everything. And also sometimes these cliffs are weakened because they've got old smugglers' tunnels in them as well. Isn't geology fascinating, and the time frame of all these things happening?